Stadium in Pasadena, California. It is Super Bowl 11. This is Bill King with a welcome. Everything in the United States, everything really in a sports sense in the world, is zeroed in, focused today here in the canyon at Arroyo Seco. This 11th Super Bowl will be viewed in 41 nations around the world.
Desde el Tazón de las Rosas en Pasadena, California, los Raiders de Oakland y Vikingos de Minnesota se enfrentan en el Super Tazón número 11.
Les Raiders d'Oakland, champions de la conférence américaine, et les Vikings de Minnesota, champions de la conférence nationale.
対戦いたしますのは AFC 代表オークランド・レイダース。
C'est la confrontation tant attendue entre Francis Tarkenton des Vikings et Ken Stabler des Raiders.
As my leader, Curtis Cowboy Gowdy out of Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Jeff and Hazel's baby boy sit at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains, rising a little over a mile, the snow-covered mountains, and the fall foliage is drifting slowly down to the base of this Rose Bowl here in Pasadena. We are about to bring to you the 11th Super Sunday Super Bowl.
When the Raiders regained possession of the ball, they continued to run to their left. This strategy succeeded because of Oakland's ability to dominate the right side of the Viking defense, which consists of Alan Page, Jim Marshall, and number 58 corner linebacker Wally Hilgenberg. Guard Gene Upshaw pushed Page to the inside. Tackle Art Shell shoved Marshall to the outside. And when Hilgenberg came up to fill the hole, he was removed by Mark Van Eegen. Clarence Davis, number 28, gained 137 yards in this Super Bowl. 105 of them came on variations of this play. The secret of its success was not only the powerful blocking of Upshaw and Shell, but also the blocking of running back Mark Van Eegen, who neutralized the corner linebacker and gave Davis room to run. Hilgenberg has been a linebacker in the NFL for 13 years. But in spite of his experience and skill, he could not avoid the battering blocks of Van Eegen. Raiders now had a choice of two plans. They could fence and parry to protect their lead, or they could attack to destroy and demolish. A 48-yard pass to Fred Biletnikoff put the Raiders 2 yards away from a touchdown that would end the competitive phase of Super Bowl 11.
Here's the snap. Give the ball to Banaszak. He powers over. Touchdown, Raiders! Grin is from ear to ear. He looks like a split watermelon.
Program here.
It began in the autumn of 1977 in Denver, Colorado. It was a fever that raged throughout the Rocky Mountains, leaving all of its victims colored a resplendent orange. They called it Broncomania. after 18 years, the loyal, long-suffering fans of the Denver Broncos finally had something to cheer about.
The fans respond. Listen to this crowd. The Broncos on the field. It is over. The miracle has happened. The Broncos are going to the Super Bowl.
In contrast to the spirit and exuberance of Coach Red Miller and his surprising Broncos was the business-like efficiency of Coach Tom Landry and the cool Cowboys of Dallas.
Not bad, Scotty, not bad.
In 1977, Landry directed the Cowboys to their 4th Super Bowl, and they approached the trip to New Orleans with the relaxed attitude of a team that is accustomed to winning.
I'm looking forward to going down there and eating some oysters and shrimp gumbo. Take it easy for a couple days.
Dallas earned their berth in the Super Bowl with a daring and deceptive offense that rolled up more yards and scored more touchdowns than any team in football. Their hard-charging defense led the National Conference in quarterback sacks and was so devastating in its execution that it became known as the Doomsday Machine. Matched against this savage skill and strength would be the heart and hustle of the Denver Broncos, who left for New Orleans hoping to fulfill the prophecy of their frenzied fans with a victory in the Superdome.
Listen now, 4 quarters, 60 minutes, and we're the champions. Yeah! Let's go, baby!
For the last 10 years, the most successful teams in pro football have been the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. In 1978, the Steelers, coached by Chuck Noll, and the Cowboys, coached by Tom Landry, again were conference champions and won the right to meet in the 13th Super Bowl. It seemed fitting that the last Super Bowl of the 1970s would match the two teams who have dominated the decade. In 1978, the Pittsburgh Steelers had the best record in the NFL. They are a mature, physically powerful squad with a special confidence that allows them to reach for heroism instead of merely trying to avoid mistakes. With 2 minutes left in the half, Bradshaw boldly blended the varied talents of his teammates. Like a skilled conductor, he directed them in a classic 2-minute drill. the Dallas 7-yard line with 33 seconds left in the half, Bradshaw called a pass-run option play. Pursued by the Cowboys and with no room to run, he finally spotted Rocky Bleier in the end zone.
What a heck of a catch that was by Rocky Bleier, huh?
Would you have expected Rocky Bleier to turn into Majinski?
It was Nujinski.
Oh, then Majinski was a great ballet dancer.
Well, Cowboys trail by 7 again.
It was an appropriate occasion to summon up the old cliches which salute gallant losers who play on for pride and self-respect when all hope for victory has vanished. But no, this was a team that truly believed it still could win.
Staubach takes the ball. Now he's looking, pumps, throws, open man, touchdown. Score is 35-31 in Super Bowl 13.
Again, Dallas broke through Pittsburgh's defense. But now they were caught in the deadly squeeze of the clock.
22 seconds on the clock.
The Cowboys' remote chance for victory disappeared into the arms of Rocky Bleier.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers have become the first team in the history of the National Football League to win 3 world championships.
All right, girls, remember to pick up your pom-poms at the 30-yard line and fluff them before the introduction.
Super Bowl programs, Super Bowl souvenirs, Super Bowl pennants, Super Bowl programs, get your Super Bowl programs. Super Bowl 14 pennants, get your pennants here.
Steelers wear the black jerseys, the white numerals, the gold pants with a black stripe and the black helmet. And across the way, the Rams, their colors are gold and blue. They wear white jerseys, blue numerals, gold pants, and they've got the blue and gold helmets. Theirs has been a storybook season. The off-season death of their owner, Carroll Rosenbloom. His wife, Georgia, taking over the ball club. The firing of his son, Steve, was now with the New Orleans Saints. The dissension they had within the organization. But all through this, Ray Malavasi has held the club together and brought them to the NFC title to face the defending champion Steelers in Super Bowl 14.
Great teams aren't always great. They're just great when they have to be.
Bradshaw calls out the signals. Remember, Pittsburgh, the most dangerous fourth-quarter team in the NFL.
Now Bradshaw pumping, firing downfield. There goes Stallworth. He pulls it in at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and it's a touchdown for Pittsburgh on the ball to Stallworth. And Stallworth beat Rod Perry. Oh, did he beat him? And the Steelers fire right back.
The pass to John Stallworth succeeded because of a mistake in the Rams secondary. It appeared as if Stallworth had simply beaten Rod Perry man on man. But actually, Perry should have had help from safety Eddie Brown. The Rams employed 5 defensive backs on the play. And Brown, the safety, was responsible for the deep middle zone. But when Stallworth raced through the middle, Brown ignored him and never helped Perry. Stallworth, who should have been double-teamed, outreached his single pursuer for the ball. After Stallworth's touchdown, the Steelers loosened up as though the game were over. Once again, they were wrong.
The lead changing hands 7 times, and the Rams hope that they have one more chance left.
I think we can throw on first down now. I think we could throw on first down, even drop back passes. Hey, Ray, you got to go to the end zone with it. You got to go to the end zone with it.
The Rams 86 yards away from the Steeler end zone, trending by 5 points. Maybe one more miracle remains in their satchel in the 1979 season.
Okay, come on, Ferragamo, play action, you sucker!
Looking downfield, throws downfield, caught by Drew Hill and out of bounds.
Let's go! Moving offensive line!
The Rams summoned up the heart no one thought they had.
Ferragamo tripped up, regains his balance,
and slowly fought their way toward the Steeler goal.
All right, that's it. We got it. We got it.
Here's the delayed handoff to Colin Bryant. 45, 40, 35. He's thrown this thing to the 30-yard line.
Fans who withheld their love for so long suddenly poured it out in cheers for a scrappy underdog who refused to give up.
Ferragamo pitched and down he goes. J.T. Thomas got him at the 39.
Why the hell didn't he audible in 97?
Waldy in motion, far side, and Ferragamo going back to pass. He's going to scramble. He's going to run the 35, the 40, and down the 42-yard line.
Ferragamo, let it go!
On first down, he looks downfield. He shoots it over the middle long for. Get on! A diving catch at the 40-yard line. First down, Rams.
The Rams were on the verge of another score when Ferragamo made his first and only mistake of the game.
Ferragamo back to pass, shoots it over the middle. Intercepted by the Steelers. Lambert at the 15, the 20. Lambert still on his feet, cutting to the middle of the field, and he's down at the 30-yard line. First interception of the game off the arm of Ferragamo, and for Pittsburgh Steelers fans, it could not have come at a better time with 5:24 to go in the game.
Waddy was wide open, Ray. Waddy was wide open, Ray, on the post.
By day, the Rams' sparkling spirit had kept the game close. But by night, it faded into the black reality of the Pittsburgh Steelers mustering whatever it takes to win games when most of America is watching.
You're not going to throw high percentage passes against the Rams. Go deep and get the big play because they're going to take away high percentage passing.
The Rams won respect, but the Pittsburgh Steelers won another world championship. January the 25th, 1981. America welcomes home 52 of its bravest amid the color and excitement of Super Bowl 50.
Super Sunday, what a day. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's like a dream come true. It's unbelievable. Yes, and we're going to win. We are going to win, no question.
Confident champions of the American Football Conference, the Oakland Raiders danced into this prestigious ball wearing glass slippers. If ever there was a Cinderella champion, it was these men in silver and black. Their quarterback, Jim Plunkett, had salvaged a wrecked career to become the NFL's comeback player of the year. And in only his second season, head coach Tom Flores directed a team with 14 new players through the wild card playoffs and into the Super Bowl. Shrewdly built by owner Al Davis, Oakland reflected the cool professional attitude of a team accustomed to meaningful games. This was all new to the NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles, since Dick Vermeil had molded a winner out of a former loser. Because their personality mirrored his discipline and determination, these Eagles were often given more credit for being hard workers than good football players. However, in November, these tough Eagles had beaten the Raiders 10-7, mainly by sacking Jim Plunkett 8 times. It was here, in one of the season's most physical encounters, the initial battle lines were drawn for Super Bowl 15.
Well, I learned that from getting close to Jaworski and knocking him down a couple times, that he wears English leather. Jerry Sizemore wears Aramis. And that guy, Pete Perot, that second-year guy from Southwest Louisiana, he doesn't wear any cologne. He doesn't even use deodorant, I don't think.
17 years, pro football's winningest organization were once again the world champions of professional football.
The Prince came calling. Prince Pete Rozelle. He had a silver slipper.
The Raiders became, of course, the first wild card to win the Super Bowl. I think it's a tremendous compliment for your organization because you had to win 4 postseason games. I think it's a great credit to you for putting this team together. You've earned it. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Commissioner. This was our finest hour. This was the finest hour in the history of the Oakland Raiders. To Tom Flores, the coaches, and the great athletes, you were magnificent out there today. You really were. And we want to welcome back the hostages to the United States. All right. And take pride and be proud. Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
Good morning, 4 News Radio 95. In the city right now, the relative humidity is 66%, southwesterly winds at 21, giving us a wind chill factor of 25 degrees below zero.
Hey, Super Bowl hats here. Both team hats here.
High winds and very cold temperatures are the main factor to contend with a wind chill index 25 to 35 below zero on strong winds. It is most treacherous of all for pedestrians right now. Sidewalks are glazed over most of the area. If you have a chance to hire someone or do it yourself, try to get that ice cleared.
Perhaps in one respect, Detroit's Silverdome was an appropriate site for the Cincinnati Bengals to meet the San Francisco 49ers. Both teams had come in from the cold to feel the warm glow of success after years of bitter disappointment and failure. Neither team had ever appeared in a Super Bowl before, and they arrived in markedly different frames of mind. The 49ers appeared confident and relaxed. Coach Bill Walsh set the mood for his team earlier in the week when he donned a bellman's uniform and helped his players with their luggage. The Bengals, on the other hand, seemed anxious and grim, proud survivors of a difficult voyage under a demanding captain, Coach Forrest Gregg. Johnson was held to just 2 yards, but it was enough for a first down and set the stage for the greatest goal line stand in Super Bowl history. Like the game itself, the outcome of this goal line stand would be determined by a collection of small things, some done well, some not. With it first down and goal to go at the 3, 49er tackle John Coma was not blocked. A missed assignment allowed him a clean shot at Pete Johnson, and with help from Danny Buns, Coma held the huge fullback to a 2-yard gain. Second down and 1 from the 1. Watch center Blair Bush, number 58, make a leaping but futile attempt to reach Jack Reynolds, number 64. Bush was too late, as Reynolds anticipated the play and delivered a stunning blow that helped stop Johnson for no gain. Bush would have preferred not to jump, but he was forced to by the charge of Archie Reese, and by the time he landed, Reynolds was on his way to the ball carrier. Actually, there were 2 missed blocks on this play. Anderson had called a blocking audible at the line of scrimmage. The man in motion, David Versa, was supposed to block Craig Pookie, but Versa didn't hear the audible, and Pookie jammed the play for no gain. Third down and 1 from the 1. Anderson passed to running back Charles Alexander, but Danny Buns dropped him 12 inches short of the goal line. It was an outstanding play by Buns and another critical mistake by the Bengals. The play called for Alexander to get into the end zone before he turned for the ball, but he made his cut too short, and Buns made him pay for his mistake by tackling him immediately. Fourth down and 1 foot.
Now as Ken Anderson is ready from the 2-foot line, calling signals on 4th down, has the ball, hands it off. He's met at the goal line. I don't believe he got in. I don't believe he's in there. The 49ers have held, and listen to the Niners crowd across the way.
The final play in the 49ers' magnificent stand was, in the best sense of the cliche, a team effort. Reynolds, Buns, and Ronnie Lott converged on Johnson and stuffed him at the line of scrimmage.
defense. Let's play the great defense the whole day long. Special teams right from the beginning.
We busted our We've worked harder than anybody to get here. Nobody can beat us in a team, and it's worth $70,000 and a big ring.
Oh, John Riggins, the diesel getting warm.
Drink up that diesel. Let's go, diesel.
It's left to go in the first half of Super Bowl 17, and our score is Miami 10, Washington 10. Here's Hayes' kickoff. Waiting back deep, Fulton Walker. He's got it at the 2, out to the 5, to the 10. Comes to the near side to the 20. He's out to the 25, turns it back. He's gone. 50-yard line, 40-yard line. He's gone. It's a touchdown. A 98-yard kickoff return for a touchdown for the Miami Dolphins. And as soon as the Redskins tie it, the Dolphins come back on top.
When it looked like the Redskins would have go into the dressing room, tied up at halftime, coming from behind, to have this happen to you in the last 2 minutes is devastating, to say the least.
Late in the third period, with the ball on the Redskin 18-yard line, Kim Bocamper deflected Theismann's pass and, for a split second, had Don Shula's third world championship in his hands.
Oh, Lordy! Was that almost the game breaker?
That was almost
very close.
A touchdown.
And number 58, Kim Bocamper, came very, very close to an interception for a touchdown. Joe Theismann with a heads-up play. My goodness.
He might be able to play pass defense.
Theismann's alert play prevented a sure touchdown that could have crushed Washington. If he had not knocked the ball out of Bocamper's hands, Miami would have led 24-13 going into the fourth quarter. Needing 2 touchdowns to win, Washington would have had to abandon their time-consuming running game, and Riggins would no longer have been a factor.
We went to Plan B. Plan B was that we were going to not fool around with any more misdirection. We were going to run directly at them. And so Coach Gibbs told the team right then and there, we're going to go back out, we're going to establish a line of scrimmage, we're not going to get impatient, we're going to win the football game by running it.
Somewhere Vince Lombardi must have smiled his approval of Joe Gibbs' decision.
Needs a good punt now. He's going to have the wind at his back. High snap. He goes up, blocked. It's going to be blocked into the end zone. The Raiders on a chase. It'll be recovered in the end zone. It'll be recovered for a Raider touchdown. Lightning has struck wearing black and silver. Derek Jensen, number 31, blocked the kick, and I believe he recovered it.
The Redskins' wide receivers, Charlie Brown and Art Monk, became their reluctant partners in a demanding dance that would affect every phase of the Raider defense. It was man for man. Jam and juke, bump and run. And the coverage by Hayes and Haynes was so intimidating that neither Brown nor Monk caught a single pass in the first half. With only 12 seconds to go in the first half, and with the ball on the Redskin 12, everyone expected the troubled Redskins to run out the clock and try to regroup at halftime. But Raider assistant coach Charlie Sumner had a hunch. When the two teams played in October, the Redskins had been in a similar situation and had thrown a little screen pass to Joe Washington that gained 67 yards. anticipating the same play, Sumner replaced Matt Millen with a pass defense specialist, Jack Squirek, number 58, and instructed him to play man for man on Joe Washington.
Here come the Redskins with 12 seconds to go in the half, trailing 14-3.
Theismann back, looks off to the left, and he fires it out there. Intercepted! Jack Squirek! Touchdown Raiders! I don't believe it! Holy Toledo!
A screen pass, and they looked like they knew it was coming. Man ran right for it. I guarantee they looked like they knew that play was coming.
On came Marcus Allen, running with the knife.
Plunkett giving to Allen, sending him wide left. He has to reverse his field, but he gets away for a moment. Comes back up to the middle of 30, 25, 40. Waits past 2 minutes to 50. Down to the 40. Picking up a blocker. To the 20. To the 10. To the 5. Touchdown Raiders! Holy Toledo! 7-10. The Raiders are mobbing Marcus Allen, who has just stood a crowd of 72,000 on his collective ear.
2 years ago, when we came to Los Angeles, I really believed that the greatness of the Raiders would be in its future. And with all the great teams we've had, I think today that this organization, this team, this coaching staff dominated so decisively that two things must be said. Not only, in my opinion, are you the greatest Raider team of all time, I think you rank with the great teams of all time that have ever played any professional sport.
Commitment to excellence, the motto of the Raiders. And once again, Coach Tom Flores fulfilled that commitment in a Super Bowl.
The final score, Los Angeles 38, Washington Redskins 9. They have turned back the team that many just a few weeks ago were trying to rank with the greatest of all time. They have turned them back in the most shattering fashion imaginable.
Got a team we stand behind and cheer, believing in a dream, hoping this will be the year. Now we're all together and the trophy stands alone. And when the game is over, one team will take it home. In the end, when all is said and done,
defense just cannot cope with the 49ers now. Back to pass on 3rd and 10 Montana. Looks over the left side. Caught by Craig on the way to the end zone. And Craig goes in for the score. Roger Craig taking the pass from Montana. Goes 16 yards with hardly a hand laid on him once he got that ball. And the 49ers are slowly turning Super Bowl 19 into a rout.
What a bag of tricks by Bill Walsh.
Came to see an offense and the wrong one showed up.
The final voltage in this execution was switched on by the 49er defense. They shut out the Dolphins in the second half, intercepting Marino twice. The first by Eric Wright, the second by Carlton Williamson.
Picked off that time by Carlton Williamson.
Pandemonium is breaking out.
It's all over. Super Bowl 19 is in the record books.
On one Sunday each January, even casual observers turn their attention to America's most watched sporting event. The Super Bowl's 20th anniversary celebration brought together the largest and most diverse audience in history and added the down-home flavor of a New Orleans street party. Over 127 million viewers worldwide tuned in on the festivities, while two groups of true believers reminded everyone that there was still a game to be played. Inside, under the Louisiana Superdome, the World Championship of Professional Football was at stake. The Vince Lombardi Trophy awaited either the 18-1 Chicago Bears or the wild-card New England Patriots, who had gotten this far by upsetting 3 straight playoff opponents on the road to New Orleans. But New England's momentum could not match the confidence of Chicago quarterback Jim McMahon.
We had a feeling we would blow them out because, you can't be a championship ball club if you have doubt in your mind anyway. Just getting there, we knew we were going to win the ball game.
Middle linebacker Mike Singletary was just as sure.
Everybody was just kind of looking at each other. We didn't say much. We just looked at one another. And that's how it was right before the game. Guys just walked around and looked at each other and shook their head in reassurance that this is our day. I don't care who we're playing, we're not going to be denied.
The Chicago Bears were ready to take a title and make it their own.
Don't hold nothing back. This is it.
You belong here. You're the best. Let's do it.
The amazing story of a rookie named the Refrigerator reached a fitting climax in Super Bowl 20. William Perry made 3 tackles and 2 assists, flattened 1 teammate, started 2 fights, attempted 1 pass, gained 2 yards, and scored 1 thunderous touchdown. While the Refrigerator was Super Bowl 20's most versatile player, Richard Dent was selected its most valuable. Someone from the defense had to be chosen, and number 95 was the most likely candidate, having spent the day plundering the Patriots' backfield, forcing fumbles, batting down passes, and finishing off sacks. By the 4th quarter, Dent and his fellow starters were on the sidelines watching Chicago's second unit finish off the scoring. A safety made the final score 46-10. leaving the Patriots to contemplate their role in the most lopsided game in Super Bowl history. New England had faced a uniquely talented team at the very peak of its potential. It's very doubtful that any team in football could have stopped Chicago on this day. The Bears ended their record-setting Sunday with one more Super Bowl first. They carried two coaches off the field in tribute to a...
We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble, we're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
Well, they call me Sweetness, and I like to dance. Running the ball is like making more mans. We had the goal since training camp to give Chicago a Super Bowl champ. And we're not doing this because we're greedy. The Bears are doing it to feed the needy. We didn't come here to look for trouble. We just come here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
This is Speedy Willie, and I'm world class. I like running, but I love to get the pass. I practice all day and dance all night. I gotta get ready for the Sunday fight. Now I'm as smooth as a chocolate swirl. I dance a little funky, so watch me, girl. There's no one here that does it like me. My Super Bowl shuffle will set you free.
I'm Samurai Mike, I stop 'em cold. Part of the defense, big and bold. I've been jamming for quite a while, doing what's right and setting the style. Give me a chance, I'll rock you good. Nobody messing in my neighborhood. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble, we're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
I'm the punky QB known as McMahon. When I hit the turf, I've got no plan. I just throw my body all over the field. I can't dance, but I can throw the field. I motivate the cats I like to tease. I play so cool, I aim to please. That's why you all got here on the double to catch me doing the Super Bowl shuffle.
I'm mama's boy, Otis, wanna be kind. The ladies all love me for my body and my mind. I'm slick on the floor as I can be, but ain't no sucker gonna get past me. Some guys are jealous of my style and class. That's why some end up on that. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I'm just getting down to the Super Bowl shuffle.
They say Jimbo is our man. If Jimmy can't do it, I sure can. This is Steve, and it's no wonder. I run like lightning, pass like thunder. So bring on Atlanta, bring on Dallas. This is for Mike and Papa Bear Hallis. But I'm not here to feathers ruffle. I just came here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
I'm L.A. Mike and I play it cool. They don't sneak by me cause I'm no fool. I fly on the field and get on down. Everybody knows I don't mess around. I can break 'em, shake 'em any time of day. I like to steal it and make 'em pay. So please don't try to beat my hustle, cause I'm just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble, we're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
The sack man's coming, I'm your man Dent. Is a quarterback slow, he's gonna get bent. We stop the run, we stop the pass. I like to dump guys on there. We love to play for the world best fan. You better start making the Super Bowl plan. But don't get ready or go through any trouble unless you practice the Super Bowl shuffle.
It's Gary here, and I'm Mr. Clean. They call me Hitman, don't know what they mean. They throw it long and watch me run. I'm on my man, one-on-one. Buddies, guys, cover it down to the bone. That's why they call us the 46 zone. Come on, everybody, let's scream and yell. We're gonna do the shuffle, then ring your bell.
you're looking at the Frizz, I'm the rookie. I may be large, but I'm no dumb cookie. You see me hit, you see me run. When I kick and pass, we'll have more fun. I can dance, you will see. The others, they all learn from me. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl show.